And welcome back to Roedean School here in the heart of Johannesburg. It is, of course, IEB Results Day, and we're at a school that is very often in the top performing schools in the country. And earlier, when we were outside, we looked up to where we are right now, and we managed to strong arm the head of mathematics here at Roedean, and he's going to speak to us now. Roger, and thanks so much, and thanks for allowing me to hijack you. We're sitting here in the Mathematics Center, and just looking at the results that you've achieved as a school for mathematics, you must be very proud.
Very proud of our students we are very lucky. We have students who work very hard. We have a culture in the school where students work, and that's a big part of the battle won. And then we have teachers who work very hard, give their best, focus on the process, focus on the individual child, and then the results they're a bonus. And it's a bonus that's very nice to see at the end.
So in case you missed it earlier, 80%, and correct me if I'm wrong, 80% of the learners, of course, had core maths, and of that 80%, 37% of them received 80%.
Yeah, we're very, very proud of them. And as I say, it's not a process that happens just in the last 6 months of Matric. It's a process that starts from grade 8 and instilling a culture of learning, a culture of taking responsibility for themselves, and just a culture of trying to do their best, and of teachers also trying to do their best and trying to make every minute count, and giving them opportunities after school, try to teach the individual child. And the success is not just the distinctions. The distinctions are a nice number that's easy to quantify, but some of our greatest successes are students who wouldn't have passed or who would have dropped maths. In fact, but we're trying to really encourage them to carry on with maths, to carry on learning those skills. Whether or not they use those at varsity or not, it's learning a type of thinking that's going to be useful in life. And so we are very proud of what they've achieved.
And they are proud, and you talk about teachers who are able to teach, which is a big thing with mathematics. You may know mathematics, you may not necessarily be able to teach it. So that is a big thing. But I also saw that you have professional development throughout the year. I saw there's a whole roster already out here at the school for teachers' professional development. Talk to us about what you do during those periods.
Look, I just think it's something you have to continually saying, what can we do better? And what is the process? How can we improve? How can we change? One can't just sit back and say, well, this worked in the past. And sometimes in an institution that's been there for a long time, that is a danger. That you say, well, we've always done very well, so why should we change? But the world's changing. Method can always be improved. So, if you look around this classroom, you won't be able to see it. We do a lot of things where we can actually see what the students are doing. So they pair up and they go stand at the boards, and immediately as a teacher, you can see whether or not a student understands or not. Because when you're standing in front of a class and you say, do you understand? They'll all just nod. But when they're actually doing it themselves, and you can see, immediately you pick up, well, there's a bit of a problem here. The kid that said that they understand is not really understanding.
So, Roger Porkwin, any plans for, also reaching out? Because I want to challenge you in that regard.
We must. Look, I think a school like Roedean the reaching out is very important. I'll get back to that. But what's important is that you also need examples. You need examples of what can be done in this country. This is a school, I'm so proud about Roedean is you've been around. It is a really, really diverse school in every respect. It's become more diverse over the last 10 years. And often there's been this kind of implication that when you get more diverse, your results are going to kind of decline. And I think we're showing that South African students, they've got such potential. And I think hopefully we serve as an example to other schools who aren't as well resourced. I'll acknowledge that as we are. We are very fortunate. We're in a very privileged position. But it shows what our students are capable of. So I think we serve as an example, which is useful. But yes, we have to share. Our location, Hillbrow's up the road. There's extreme poverty just around the corner from us. And we do have the Roedean Academy. I don't know if you're aware of that, where students from disadvantaged communities come in here. I think we probably have about 100 students who come most afternoons, and they're taught by the Roedean teachers maths and science and English, and it's been a very successful program. But we do have to even try go. Our aim is to go more than that. So, we have to share our resources, whether that's through videos, whether that's...
Yeah.
And we really have to see ourselves as a South African school and do our bit, because we are very, very fortunate.
Roger Borquin is the head of mathematics here at Roedean School. And of course, as we said, they once again are sitting there, top of the tree, with the IEB results that are released today. And we wish the class of 2023 who've achieved those fabulous results well as the class of 2024, hoping you will be able to emulate what has gone before.